This is the Wallflower Transfer from Iron Orchid Designs, and we used gift wrapping tissue paper to decoupage the top of this vintage table that came from a soda fountain in a pharmacy. It's a really neat piece that I don't want to let go of. It had Formica on it or something on it, so it's really rough under this, but it looked fine. When you decoupage, you just have to embrace the wrinkles. So we put liquid patina because it is a little thicker than the DIY big top, and we put it on, a healthy dose of it on, and then you just put your paper down. You've got to not be a perfectionist when you do this because the wrinkles will drive you nuts. Right here, we're just kind of lining it up. We're not matching the patterns perfectly like wallpaper, but you could if you were picky. Okay, I need to get a hairdo. Okay, so right here, we are just piecing the other side. Make sure you don't overlap it too much because it does change the color of the seam. Whatever you have painted under your decoupage paper will make a difference in the end product of how it looks. So right here, we're just making sure we got enough on the seams, and then you put a healthy dose over top and you just brush it on or roll it on and you let that dry. Okay, this is why I did this table, because we had just done this little piece on this metal board that's a magnet board, and I loved it so much that we decided to do this whole table. So once it dries, you can take a sanding block and go away from the project so you don't tear it, and it does the cleanest line. Okay, so we are putting this in a dried top. You want to make sure your top coat has dried 24 hours, and you just literally find the bubble and scratch it on. You can kind of tell when it's releasing. And right here, these come in pages, so you kind of have to piece them together like a puzzle. It's really easy and really fun. You want it to overlap just a little bit so you don't have a seam. And coming up, you're going to see where I had some missing pieces, and so I used just bits and pieces that did not puzzle piece together. Here it comes right here. See, it looks bad close up. Like people that are true horticulturists, I probably don't even put the same flowers together when I do this. But right here, we're taking a fern from the Ferns Iron Orchid Transfer, and we are going to blend it over the top, and then it just does great. You're going to see that here in just a second. I love this so much. So now you need to put another coat of liquid patina over it to give it the transfer some protection and the tabletop some protection. Coming up, we did these bowls in our last week video, so we'll put the link in the description if you want to watch how we did that. And here's another look with the Wallflower Transfer my cute friend Maggie did.